You're welcome to Zina Stitches. I want to make skirts, teach you how to make a straight skirt or a pencil skirt or fitted skirt if you like in less than 10 minutes. So let's go. This is my fabric here that I'm using for the skirt. You fold your fabric into four. You mark out your zip line and your zip measurement, your zip allowance can be 1 inch or 1.5 if you like. We already measured 1 inch for my zip line. And then from the edge, which this is your border for your waistline, you measure your waistline is, I like to use 8.5. Some people use 9. Okay, so let's use 9 because this is going to be a bandless. By the time you take your ½ inch, it brings it back to 8.5. So we're gonna use 9 as our hip line. Then the full length is 30 inch 20 inches. I use working with inches. Then your allowance is 2 inches. 2 inches to fold. You rule the line. Hope you can hear me. You rule the line. Okay, this is for your allowance. And then for your hip line, you rule it. We're making this in less than 10 minutes. Okay, now your waist measurement, you divide by 4. You divide your waist by 4, your hip measurement by 4, but the length of the skirt is the same. Okay, you don't divide, it just is the same. So if it's 30, it's 30. If it's 20, it's 20. So if the person's waist measurement is 32, this is 32. How do you get 32? Take your measurement tape. This is 32. Now you place it like this. Remember, I want to divide it by 4. This is divided. You divide it and then you bring it here. Okay, hope you can see me. This will give you 8. You see, 8. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. 8 inches, 2 inches for allowance, 1 inch for your dart, and 1 inch for your same allowance. The hip is 40. 40 divided by 4 will give you 10. You do the same way, like I said. That's 10. This is your hip plus 1 inch or 1.5 inch. I like to do 1.5 inches just to have a bit, for ease if you like. And then you take whatever you get here, which is 11. Don't worry about the half. Remember, it's just, you know what, just for this class, let's do 1 inch as our allowance. It's fine. Don't worry about this one, that it doesn't confuse you. So our allowance is 1 inch. Now 10 plus 1 will give me 11. I bring my 11 here. Because it's a long straight skirt, I minus 1.5. But if it's longer than this, I can minus 2 or 2.5 to make it very shaped. So 11 minus 1.5 will give me 9.5. Abi? Yeah, 9.5. And then 9.5. But then here I'm just going to bring it out a bit, just so that when I fold it, I have excess. You can put ½ inch here, but so that when you fold it, it just okay. Now then I'll shape my skirt. Okay, and then I come down here and shape, rule it to blend to my hip. Okay, this ruler is short, so come in like this. Okay, and then sorry, I wanted to say you come out like this. I knew something was wrong there. Okay, and then here you can just curve this front waist a bit, just to take out this excess, that bulge sometimes in the front there. You can bring it to 1 inch. You can bring it to, I like to use a quarter. Yeah, I like to use 3/4 for mine. So this is your skirt. Okay, how many minutes have we used? 5 minutes. Okay, so let me recap again. If you're a beginner, fold your skirt into four. You measure your waistline, your hip line, and the full length. You get your waistline measurement, you divide it by 4. Your hip measurement, you divide it by 4. For your waist, you add 2 inches. Remember, 1 inch is for the dart, then 1 inch is for the seam allowance. For your waist, you add 1 inch for seam allowance. You bring whatever you have, you get here and put it on the bottom to shape it. If this skirt was longer, let's say long skirt, you can take out -2 or 2.5. But in this case, I'm minusing 1.5. Okay, and then and then you just roll the lines together, and then this is your zip line. I'm going to cut it now. So let's cut. I hope you understood what we did. Okay, and yeah, please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to this channel because I'll be bringing videos like this more often, especially for new people who are learning, beginners, those who are learning to sew fresh or new. Okay, you don't cut your back, you leave it like that. Okay, let me just shape it. It looks like it's not even. Okay, yeah, so you have a perfect straight skirt. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. This is Zena Stitches. Please join me next time for another user-friendly videos like this. Okay, bye-bye.